bongo intermission here. Bongo it up. Let me ask you and your friends some questions. Out of all of the cities you've gotten the chance to visit to just in 2026 alone, what would you say is the most memorable one?
DC, because I got to play at Echo Stage, which, as everyone knows, is one of the biggest venues in the US. I've had my eye on that venue for a really, really long time, and I was trying to get in contact with them for like probably 8 months, and no one ever answered me. I was stalking their Instagram, their LinkedIn, everything.
Hustling.
And then one day I just got a message from them. They were like, do you want to open for Bun? And I was like, are you serious? Yes. And Bun has also been one of like my biggest idols since I've started this whole like journey, I guess. So the fact I got to play Echo Stage and open for Bun was really, really cool. And then Cleveland, I also got to open for him again. So it's just been like very full circle.
Let me ask you girls now this. Were you guys with her in Washington or Cleveland?
Yeah, dude, you were there last week.
I was not at the Echo Stage, but I was at the Bun Stage.
You need to speak in the mic.
She needs to speak English. What do you mean?
I was at the Bunt, yes.
I was at the bun, yes.
I bunted, yes.
Yes, I did do the Bunt, yes. Bella Grazia is the best DJ in the world, yes.
Yes.
That's
Am I doing good? Yes.
Is there a specific venue, a specific state, or a specific hospitality group that you want to play for or entertain for?
Frankly, there's one specific show that I would really like to play for on July 24th, if the gods are listening. It's actually Pacha in New York City with Bunt. I've been manifesting. It's on my calendar, and
We're gonna take a moment to manifest.
let's all take a moment and manifest that I'm going to be playing in Pacha July 24th. Let's do it. Jane, lead the prayer.
I pray I pray that disease booked in Pacho.
Yeah.
Yes. She will be booked.
Matt, here you go, Matt.
She will be booked.
So, what was the show that kind of sent it over for the rest of them, right? We all have that moment. I say we as a guy who clearly doesn't understand, but
Well,
there's
I
always
would
that
say
transition.
personally, it wasn't a show. It was a branding change.
Okay.
It was the Dizzy to Bella Grazia change. And shout out Dan, because he was like, you cannot be Dizzy forever. And I was like, thank God someone told me that, because I really can't. So then we ended Dizzy in a week and a half and rebranded to Bella Grazia, which is my real name, in fact. A lot of people ask that.
What was a song that like made you feel inspired to continue your journey in the music industry?
Yeah, maybe like Call My Name by Bella Grazia.
That's what makes me feel inspired.
I do like melodic house and like emotional stuff, which is why it's hard for me to like hop fully on the tech house wave.
You should do a story time about your night with Cream.
I wanted to open for them. I submitted like 8 mixes. I told them I'd be the perfect candidate and I didn't get chosen. But it didn't stop me. I played the afters and Cream came to my set and
Why did they come? Did he tell you?
well, we were like with them afterwards in the green room and they were super, super nice and we just like were taking them around Columbus. Only Marcus came, but he was so nice and so supportive and he was like dancing next to me the whole time. It actually was like a very...
It was sick. So like watching her go to their set and be like, oh, this is like a set that, like, I love this music. They're awesome. Yeah, like it was like just right up her alley. And then we hung out with them after and she was like, yeah, I'm playing afters if you guys want to come. He was hyping her up.
That's awesome.
Best set you've ever seen? I did just work the Chainsmokers this week, and I think that's got to be my favorite. They for such an OG set, like they played phenomenally, hit every single bass that you could have imagined, and like to have that flexibility as a DJ, I highly admire it. So I got to give it to the Chainsmokers.
Bella Grazia.
My favorite set was when I met Alexa.
Disclosure, a specific Disclosure set at Arc Music Festival. And they just were, I love Arc. No, wait, I have a second one to say.
Say it.
Jungle DJ set at the Brooklyn Mirage.
Ooh, Black when the Mirage was open.
Back with the Mirage is open. Also a fire set.
I have 3. I won't even lie. Okay, so cliche. John Summit's Ultra set, because I did shed a tear, and it was beautiful. And then Millennium, also at Ultra.
That's a good
Yes, so good. All my favorite songs. And then Bun, obviously. I just love like how he can like really build up the crowd and like it's so emotional. And he's his own biggest fan. Like I want to love my music as
So
much as he
cute.
loves his.
Love.
Yeah.
It's so
Best
inspirational.
energy, best energy.
And he's just wholesome and so nice.
Yeah.
My favorite set ever, I would say it's definitely a two-way tie. First slot would go to Justin J closing out Elements Festival. And then I would have to say Desert Hearts Sunrise set at Dirty Bird.
Close us out. Close us out.
Man, I ain't got no final words for y'all.
Bye.
fucking set, eh?